This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, September 12th, 2014. And now our first look at the Zero Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have a system moving through the middle part of the country, including the state of Iowa. This is going to bring some clouds, some dreary, cold rain across the state. It won't be an all-day rain, but anytime it'll not be raining, it'll likely stay pretty much cloudy. Highs will be held way down. Very chilly for this time of the year, where temperatures are typically in the 70s. We'll be in the lower and middle 50s for highs. And then this weekend will be mainly sunny. Depending on when this storm today moves out, we could see some light frost, especially in our northern and northwestern counties Saturday morning. Otherwise, on Saturday and into Sunday, we'll have sunshine galore, a cloud or two around, but mainly sunny. Highs will be mainly in the 60s across the state, both Saturday and Sunday, as high pressure will pretty much dominate quite a bit of the country at this point. Another front will be coming in from the north and west here on Monday that could bring some widely scattered showers across the area. This will be fairly light and widely spaced. Not everybody may see rain on Monday, highs still remaining in the 60s. That's going to reinforce the cool air. You can see this big cool push of air over Canada that's aiming toward the Great Lakes. Tuesday will still remain sunny, similar to Saturday and Sunday, with highs mainly in the 60s to lower 70s. That high pressure will be near Thunder Bay, Ontario. The winds fairly light. We could see some fairly cool mornings with lows in the 40s to maybe lower 50s from northeast to south and west. Bit of moisture to our west here on Wednesday. Looks to stay over there here on Thursday. Could see an isolated shower in our far western counties along the Big Sioux or Missouri River. Otherwise, winds will start to turn to the south. Temperatures should warm back into the 70s for quite a bit of the state, upper 60s north. You can see this disturbance to our west will be moving in next Friday, with the zonal flow pretty much still around the state at this point. And that system is going to be approaching and could bring quite a bit of decent rain and maybe a shower or storm around. We'll have to wait and see if we could see possibly some severe weather at this point, but we still have more than a week to look at this, so we have plenty of time for things to change in future model runs. Speaking of model runs, the GFS is really showing a very different pattern. This is on September the 23rd, a 594 ridge centered around Denver, northwesterly flow across the Great Lakes and part of Iowa. It's going to be very warm to our west, could see some 80s possibly to our west. Most likely with the northwesterly flow, that'll keep temperatures near seasonal levels. Looks to be fairly cool across the east with that frontal system. And at the end of the forecast, September the 27th, that ridge begins to flatten out and be shunted westward over mainly the southwest of Four Corners region back into the Pacific. We have a possible tropical entity over the Gulf Coast, a storm moving off the northeast coast, winds from the south around here, but still plenty of time for this tropical system to go away and other stuff to also disappear or appear as well. Speaking of storms appearing, this satellite image from last evening is appearing to show the next storm system. Well, it's going to show the next system with these low clouds. Brought some snow to our west across the Black Hills. It's also bringing the cold weather into the state, or into the country as well. Frost and freeze advisories across the northern tier of the country, back into the mountains. Flash flood warnings down north and west in Midland, Odessa, and fairly calm and quiet elsewhere across the country. The QPF chart doesn't look very quiet. This is rainfall for Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing the heaviest rain will be across Texas and across the south. Around here with a few systems we're going to see over the next couple of days, maybe about a half an inch, give or take a couple tenths here and there.